close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hey guys, today on the podcast we got Matt Parcell. He's currently playing over in the Super League for Hull Kingston Rovers, and he's also played for the Brisbane Broncos, Manly Sea Eagles, and Leeds Rhinos. Hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and I'll see you in the next. Welcome to the podcast.
No worries, Max. Thanks for having me.
All good. What did you want to be when you were growing up?
Good question. Probably as I grew up as a kid, obviously I played a lot of footy. So playing footy was probably, I think, every kid's kind of dream. But as I got a bit older through high school and that, I probably fell out of love with it a bit and probably focused on a bit more school and that kind of thing. But it's probably only so I'd say as a kid, I always wanted to play footy. I think that's every kid's dream.
Yeah. How would your oldest friend describe you?
I don't know. Probably myself, probably a bit quiet in that. But I think, again, around people that I know really well and that, I can come out of my shell a bit more.
Yeah. What are you most proud of in your life so far?
Obviously, probably for me, it's probably in two parts, I guess. Obviously, debuting in NRL and playing that and winning a grand final over here are going to be memories that I'll have forever. But probably the thing I'll probably be most proud of at this stage is as me personally, when I was probably leaving school and that, I was never going to play footy. Didn't have a contract or anything leaving school. It was just, I just turned up at Ipswich Jets and trained really hard. So it's probably that kind of thing, probably the path I went to get to where I am today. That's probably what I'd be pretty proud of.
Yeah. How do you handle hard times?
Recently I've had quite a few injuries. So it's probably the first time in my career that I've sort of had probably times where you sort of very frustrated. I've been pretty lucky, besides the last 12 months, to be pretty injury free and have a good run. So I've had two quite major injuries back to back. So it's just about staying positive. Obviously, these times will pass, and you just got to keep your focus and know that you'll get out there and back playing footy again.
Yeah. What injuries were they?
So towards the end of last year, I had a shoulder reconstruction, and then so I came back early on in February, and second game back, I hurt my ankle and had to have an ankle reconstruction. So, but personally, this time here, it's been a bit lucky in that had plenty of time to get right and get better, and I feel really good now.
Nice. Yeah. Was it hard moving to England?
It all came about pretty fast, I guess. So I was at Manly doing pre-season training, and then a couple of weeks later, I was over in England playing footy. So it was hard, but we had a really good year in 2017 over here with Leeds. We won the grand final, so I guess that made it a lot easier. And just this pace that everything happened, didn't have time to think about it. It sort of just jump on a plane, get over here, and start playing footy. So so that's probably made it easier and there was no that time to sort of think about everything. It was just get over here, play footy, and we were going well, so that obviously helps.
Yeah. What's it been like playing in England?
No, it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. I guess over here, a big part of it is your experience, the life experience. Is probably there's stuff that I've been able to do over here that I wouldn't have back in Australia. So just lots of traveling, just meeting new people, different cultures and that kind of thing. So I've really enjoyed that part of it. And obviously the footy, the game over here is very fast and I've really enjoyed that. But looking at the NRL now with these new rules, it sort of sped the game right up. So it's quite good to watch that, and I enjoy that. Yeah,
would you like to see that in the Super League?
Yeah, they're talking about bringing it over here as well. So hopefully, personally, for me, they do. Anything to speed up the game is going to be good for me. So I hope they do.
Yeah. And then what's the experience like playing in the NRL? Completely different to the Super League.
Yeah, it is. But in saying that, when you come over here, probably a lot of guys kind of can struggle over here thinking that they'll come over and just play. It'll be a lot easier, but it's just a different style of footy. It's just a lot quicker, so there's probably less wrestle. But as you see now in the NRL with these rules in, they sort of really reduce the amount of wrestle and that kind of thing. So if anything, these new rules will kind of merge the games together, as in closer. But I've just enjoyed the pace of it. Like, you know, it's more free-flowing attacking footy. So I've really enjoyed that.
Yeah. What's the difference between the NRL and the Super League that you found?
Probably that. You just get over here, there's probably a lot less emphasis on wrestle and slowing everything down and that kind of thing. And it's more about just that, like your coaches over here, they're trying to let you just play footy and play what you see. And it's all about scoring points. And it's not all about scoring points. Defense is a big part of it, but you just see more points scored. But as I said, watching the games now with these new rules, they're sort of the NRL is probably going in that direction with less wrestle, and they want the entertainment value, so they want some more points scored.
Yeah. What have you preferred, the Super League style or the NRL style?
Personally, both, I guess. Sort of when you make your debut there and you make it to the NRL there, it's quite a good achievement, and I really enjoyed that. And in 2016 with Manly, I felt like I played all right. It was just like I got injured there towards the end of the season with my hammy. But as I said, just coming over here, I've been really lucky with coaches over here that sort of just let me come over and play the kind of footy that I want. Like I like sticking to having a game plan and sticking to a structure, but I kind of need a coach there that's gonna let me play what I see, and if there's something on, just go for it. And I've been lucky enough to have coaches over here that'll let me do it.
Yeah. What was it like winning that championship?
Yes, it was really good. It was just an awesome year just to come over and sort of just looking back on 2016 when I made the decision and just sort of thought, oh, I'm going to go for it and see what happens and just cap it off. It was just like, just felt really good, like really good achievement. But also we played Castleford in the grand final, and they absolutely smoked us the 2 or 3 or 4 games we played them in the season. So it was really good to get one back on them. We went through that year and we seemed to be able to beat every team. And then as soon as we come up against Cass, they'd absolutely flog us. So it was good to beat them in the grand final.
Yeah, what was your path to professional rugby?
Yeah, as I said before, it was a little bit different. So when I was going through school there, I probably fell out of love with the game a little bit, and so I focused on school a bit more. And it was probably only until I played first 15 at Ippy Grammar, and when I finished up there, I didn't have a place contract or anything to go. I just went over to Ipswich Jets, and they just back then they on the Colts you could just turn up, and as long as you trained really hard, you could keep turning up. So I just went down that path, and then started playing Colts when I was 17, I think, when I started. And then I was very lucky that Ben and Shane Walker took over at the Ipswich Jets in the Queensland Cup coaches. So I pretty much just trained as hard as I could in Colts and worked my way up. And I got a shot with them, and have been absolutely unreal for my career. They've backed me 100% the whole way, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't probably be playing professional rugby without Ben and Shane. So I owe them a lot.
Yeah. Were you ever considering going to rugby union? Because you made first 15?
Yeah, no. It's probably the smarter game to play. It's a very much a world game. You can play all across the world. So the guys that get to travel and that and play in Japan and France and over here and that, it's pretty unreal. But no, it's never come up. I think the hardest part for me is the position I play at hooker. I kind of play a different style to definitely a different style to what a 9 in rugby union would play. So I don't know if that would correlate.
No. Did you play 9 in the first 15?
No, I was inside centre, outside centre, mixed around. So that would probably be the position. But I don't think there's ever been a 9 in rugby league go to inside the outside centre rugby union.
Probably not. When did you start playing hooker-wise for rugby league?
It's probably only in Colts. So when I first turned up to Colts, I just trained really hard, and I was 17 playing in under 20s. I actually started playing on the wing. Someone got injured, so they put me on there, and it's probably. But at the same time, I was playing in the Ipswich comp. I was playing hooker for North Tigers there. So that was probably my position. But then when I think the next year in Colts, I ended up playing at lock. So I played mostly at lock there, just as a third half, I guess. And then after that, it was probably really cemented it when Ben and Shane, I was coming off the bench there in the Queensland Cup, and coming on to 9 and playing through that. And then I just found my position, I guess.
Yeah. What are your goals for the next couple of years? Are you looking to return to Australia, or are you keeping in the Super League?
It's a good question. I'm off contract this year, so it's not the best year to be off contract, especially over here when we're not playing any footy. But hopefully we can start playing some footy again and get back to it. But I'm not too sure. Obviously, with these new rule changes in Australia, it's really sped up the game, and that would be fun. But in the same time, I'm having a great time over here. People we've met and the experiences we've had, really enjoying it. So it's yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. It's not a no either way.
Yeah.
Or not a yes either way.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. How are you keeping yourself busy and fit during this time?
Yeah. So obviously we can't go into training or anything like that. So it's just about when we first went into lockdown, I had surgery on my ankle, so I was just rehabbing that. But now it's 100% again. So it's just about just training as hard as I can at home, and just being ready for whenever we go. I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty strong-minded and can train pretty hard at home by myself. So I've just been doing that and playing a bit of golf, and then just waiting to get back and ready to go. Yeah.
What are some of the main exercises you've been doing?
While I've been in lockdown, because we don't have access to a full gym with heavy weights now, I've been doing a lot of Pilates. So my partner, she's a Pilates instructor, so I've been doing a lot of that, and it's probably what I should have been doing a few years ago, but I've really got into that now, and I just feel like it's strengthened up my whole body. It's just doing as many weights as I can with what I've got, but yeah, I've been big into that, so it's feeling good.
Yeah, using the machine for it, or just on the floor?
No, on the floor. We'd be good if we had a machine, but we don't have one here yet. So we were thinking about getting one just to be able to use it, but we haven't yet. But yeah, either way is good.
Yeah, machines are good. We had one when we were doing it.
Yeah, no, the Pilates machines are really good. So
yeah,
I probably need to get one.
Yeah. Who's the worst teammate to room with through your career, and why?
I don't know. Probably over here, my best mate over here is probably Mitch Garbutt. So we have a bit of a love-hate relationship. We like giving it to each other, but we're best of mates. So it's probably good and bad, because if we are together, we get on really well. But yeah, there's a lot of we just give it to each other. So
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. What's the best word to describe you right now?
I don't know. That's a good question. Right now, it's probably just trying to stay motivated, trying to keep going, and knowing that soon we'll be back playing footy. But I guess a lot of people are challenging at the moment, just trying to keep that focus and keep going. But for me, it's probably a little bit easier because I guess, I don't know, but I really want to get back playing footy. I haven't played a lot of footy in the last 12 months, so it's just really focusing on that.
Yeah. What advice would you give a 12-year-old today?
Just to enjoy everything you do. For me, like growing up, footy was just about having fun. It was not about, like, as I said, I was never contracted or never going to, we've probably asked everyone when I was 16, 17, they would never say that I'd be playing professional rugby. So my whole big thing is just having fun. And when I make decisions, it's just whether about I'm going to enjoy the footy or enjoy. See, I think for me, I don't think I can say it's footy or anything like that, to play well or do that if I'm not having fun and enjoying it. So that would be the biggest thing. Just in life, really, I think you've really got to enjoy what you're doing, no matter what it is. I think if you get stuck doing something you're not 100% loving or whatever like that, I don't think you can be most successful at it.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on today.
No worries, Max. No, anytime. It was good fun.
Thanks. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. Please hit the subscribe button if you can, and also like the video. Thank you guys so much.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown.